Welcome everyone to another episode of the Endless Road podcast.
Yeah, we welcome back. We are on episode 87 today.
Yeah, man. How's life going? How's
Doing
life
pretty
treating
good,
you?
bro. Pretty good, bro. But let's talk about you. I know you just got back, so you got
Yeah,
some interesting things to talk about.
yeah. I took a little weekend trip,
That's
you would
good.
say. I was gone for Friday till Monday. Came back Monday midday, but yeah, I went out to California. We went out to California Adventures, Disneyland. Did the whole thing down there, and
Was it super packed when you went?
I would consider it. That was normal.
Just
I would
normal
say,
Disneyland
yeah,
shit.
it is packed always.
Got you.
One thing they're doing now, weirdly, is at night. Well, I'm not sure. They've probably been doing this for a minute now, but this is the first time I've noticed it, and it's affected, I would say, my experience there.
Mhm.
They do fireworks at night, and for some reason, they like fucking have these little sections that they like have now. Basically, they put up like poles. They fucking pop these holes out of the ground randomly everywhere, and they put these poles and rope off some sections, and then you have to have like reserved areas where you can. It's basically just seating, but you're sitting on fucking concrete that everybody's been walking on all day, or on a curb. Anyways, but they have like whole like they basically have people that directing the traffic there. You know, people walking and they have like one ways, like they'll fucking yell at you if you start going the opposite way and crazy shit. But that made it so fucking complicated to get around that nighttime. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty packed. It's a good experience though this time. I think I was telling you a little bit how we were able to. Well, now they have like the what do they call it? Like a hopper, not a hopper pass. So that's what you
Oh,
do.
the speed pass.
A speed pass kind of thing, yeah. And that was actually pretty dope. You fucking avoid hell of time waiting in like lines for that. So
Yeah.
basically went from a line of 120 minutes to waiting only like 20 minutes at max. I think that's what it was. And that's with the ride breaking down.
Yeah, that's like crazy. Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
way worth it then. 100%.
Yeah, it was like $22 a person. I think that's what it was. And yeah, totally worth it for sure. But you can't use it like all day. I think they give you like a limitation per like so like for 3 hours or 2 hours you can use it for like 2 rides.
Oh, what the hell?
So either way, I mean, it was perfect. We got on 2 rides, ate.
No, because when I went to
Walked
Disneyland
around.
as a kid, that's what I didn't like about it. I was like, dude, I waited 3 hours. I was like, shit, I'm good. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what messed it up for me as a kid. That's why I was like, I never want to go back. But
Just any theme park in general. My girl was telling me she was waiting. She waited over an hour or something to get on that new ride at Lagoon last year when they opened it.
oh, I seen the line. I didn't even go to it. I'm good.
Yeah. She said there was like a lady in front of them because I guess like that one, you're outside for a long ass time and then you go into it. It looks like you're already in. And she says, no, there's still a fucking long ass line inside.
Oh shit.
But the lady inside was like, oh no, hell no. Like I already been waiting an hour. Like I'm not gonna go wait through more. So she walked out. But yeah, anyways, that's how it is over there. I remember like back in the day when I would go, I thought I'd get to the front and then you turn around the corner and oh fuck another line. And it was like another
Nah,
30 minutes there waiting. So but yeah, that's one thing I do hate about theme parks is the waiting game. But yeah, that did definitely helped. Had some good food there.
Hell yeah.
Pricey good food, typical Disney stuff. But yeah,
Nah,
it
good
was
shit.
good
Though.
overall.
That's good, bro. No.
It is starting to get cold out there though.
Over there too in LA.
Yeah, midday it's hot as shit, and then by
Gotcha.
the evenings it's starting to get chilly. Had to buy some hoodies and long sleeves, while we were there to stay warm. Couldn't macho it all the way through. I wanted to, but yeah, it was just too cold.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think when I went, I only went to Disneyland. It was what's the other side called?
California Adventures.
Yeah, which one do you prefer?
Definitely the California side. Yeah,
Oh shit. Okay.
it's more definitely adult themed.
Did
for
they have
sure.
like the whole Halloween shit going on, or
Yeah,
So
they
is
have it on
people
the-
dressed up, or how's the scenery there?
Yeah, so they kind of decorate the whole place. That's the whole reason we wanted to go around this time.
Gotcha.
Because they decorate everything like Halloween. So pumpkins everywhere, everything's like kind of more, not even spooky, it's for kids. So,
Got it.
but it's more just like colorful, Halloween themed.
Mhm.
And they got like some, for food wise, they got like some more Halloween stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is really different. I think that's really it. They
Yeah.
don't do nothing like,
Don't scare you or no shit like that.
yeah, like Lagoon,
Gotcha.
you know how they do like the fright mirrors there?
Yeah.
How's the fright mirrors work? Is it after a certain time?
No, it's
People
always
come out?
it's just people just in costumes. But I feel like I guess personally, what makes Frightmares is they have They make like these, I don't want to say abandoned like places, but just places that aren't available like to the open, like to the public. Usually they convert them into like haunted houses. So they're like little small theaters that they convert, and I think it's like 3 or 4 like haunted houses that you can go through, and on top of that you have the rides. So it's like just more shit to do.
Damn.
But yeah, they do have people that just are.
You know what's funny is actually I've gone twice for Frightmares, and I've never gone through one of those haunted houses.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they're for like kids though.
Oh, okay.
It's straight up. It's straight up some kid shit. Like you will not get scared.
Boo.
Nah, it's straight up. Like yeah. When I went, the thing I was like, yo, this is a 15-year-old trying to scare me right now. Like it's just shit like that. So.
And you probably been to the Hollywood, huh? The Universal ones.
I haven't been to the Universal ones. I wanted to last year, but the
right.
tickets sold out like 3 weeks before.
Those ones are really good.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. So we ended up going to Knoxbury Farms and did that. But that shit was sick as hell too.
Was it?
Yeah, especially the rides because it was dark as fuck when we pulled up, and we had the speed pass too. So I had no clue what ride we were about to get on, and I guess I got on like one of the fastest ones like in the country.
Oh, jeez.
And she was crazy, but I was not expecting. I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was last year.
My girl was actually suggesting we'd go there on Sunday after we did Disney. We were screwed up from just walking all day.
I bet, bro.
But she was debating on just going like, we should just go to Universal or Knoxbury. But I'm like, Knoxbury, I'm not sure if it's that popping, but.
It's if you wanted like the Halloween vibe, they turn off like the lights at the park too. So it's dark as dude. It's dark in there.
Is it?
It's dark.
Damn.
It's hella dark. I liked it when we went. It was fun. Yeah, I remember. I probably shouldn't expose myself. I snuck in like a small bottle in there. Not for me because I don't really drink like that, but just I don't know, just to be funny. And yeah, I remember. I think there was a guy in our group. I don't even really know who it was because you know how you just get a group together, and I remember that fool was drinking that shit. But yeah, that was something. That was definitely something. But no, that's good that you had fun though. So Disneyland. Do you feel like you'd go back?
I don't think so.
No, like that's always a wonder because I always see people, especially like older people, like maybe they're like in their 40s and they're like obsessed with that shit, bro. They're like the kids start going to that shit.
Yeah, for me, I think from here on out, it's got to be like every. Damn, I don't know.
Maybe 5 years or some shit.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Me and my girl, I'm like, if we have kids, like, what's the right age to bring them?
That's a good point.
She's like, well, maybe like 3 or 4. I'm like, hell no, I'm not bringing a kid till he's like 8 or 10.
You can remember that shit.
And so I just don't really got to be watching out for him for everything. And plus, like, think about how many rides he can't ride at that age.
Yeah, not that many. Not that many at all.
At that point, you're just babysitting basically.
Yeah. Would you ever have one of those monkey leashes on your kid, or do you find that like a little? I don't even know what would be the correct word. Just incorrect, I guess.
I don't know. I don't think I ever would, honestly.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like we see leash and then we automatically think pet or dog or some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, huh.
I feel like I don't think I would my kids, honestly.
Yeah.
Unless like I don't know.
Unless you have like 3 on 1, huh?
I feel like I'd be pretty good about being around to like make him get the point that they can't be fucking running around and shit.
Yeah, so. But you know, even when we were growing up, we would always lose like our parents, and like let's say at the store, and then you'd just be scared as shit for a little bit, and then you'd be good. But at like a theme park where there's a shit ton of people, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you go on those kids that are just running around everywhere, that you for sure gotta put them on a leash. I remember my parents. The thing is, they would tell me like, and it's kind of weird. Nobody had phones, nothing back then. We'd go into Walmart, and I'd want to go straight to the toys. So they'd be like, I'm going to go to the toys.
Gotcha.
And they'd be like, okay, cool. You'll be over there. They would never tell me where they were at. But sometimes I'd be at the toys for like fucking half an hour. And I'm like,
where are they at?
I got to go find my parents. So then I fucking try to explore to go find them. And I get fucking lost in the store. That's when I'd be fucking terrified. But
yeah,
I don't think I ever really like would lose them. Just like walk in with them and just like veer off somewhere. But yeah, you kind of brought a little memory there. Because I remember there's a few times where I was just like, God damn, like I already walked through all the aisles, played with all the toys I wanted.
Did you ever get far enough where one of like the employees was like, can we please come to the front? We have what's your name? Edgar in the front.
I got close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get close one time. I think as I was going to the front, I think my parents were in the front. Probably getting ready to call me or some shit. Yeah. And I found them. But it was something like that where I was supposed to wait for them there. But and I ended up getting impatient, so I went out to look for them, and obviously they weren't nowhere in the grocery aisle. I think I was to a point where I was asking people, "Have you seen?" And I was like, not thinking, I'm like, fucking stupid. How the fuck do they even know what they look like?
See my parents.
You see my parents? What they look like? I don't know. Plaid shirt.
Yeah, something like that.
Mexican. Yeah. But
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I put my kids on a leash unless like it was needed. But you never know. You never know what kind of little devils you may raise.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You just don't know what kind of wild card you get when you have a kid, if he's gonna be crazy or nature versus nurture. There, yes, there's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good though. That sounds like you had fun though, bro. That's a good shit.
Yeah.
What kind of food they sell over there?
Shit,
like, what you eat for dinner?
Anything you want, man. I mean, I had quesadillas.
At Disneyland?
Yes.
Well, you fucked me up with that one.
Yeah.
They sell quesadillas at Disneyland?
Dude, it's so Mexicanized there.
Nah, that's insane.
Yeah. They have like micheladas, they have margaritas, like
yeah, you fucking me up. Was the anything like Mickey Mouse head shaped and shit or what?
Nah.
No,
nothing. The fucking plate was the only thing.
Oh, the plate. Okay. I knew there's something there.
Yeah, something Mickey Mouse. But no, we had that. We had elotes, like with hot Cheetos.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's like you're going to freaking Ivan's on Washington, bro.
At the Cozy Cone from Cars Land. Yeah, they have all kinds of shit, bro. That's all Mexicanized there. I was actually looking like at I ran into like a TikTok or some shit about like Disney food, maybe because we were talking about it so much when we were there.
Oh, got you.
They were selling like tostilocos basically there, not like in the tostiloco bag. You know what those are? Remember?
Yeah,
it's
I remember.
Like the bag that ripped open.
Cueritos and shit.
Exactly. Like, you put like jicama or
those,
cucumber.
Japanese
the peanuts.
Peanuts, yeah.
But yeah, they were selling them there like in a clear tray. I was like, what the?
That's insane. I ain't gonna lie, that's insane. I would have expected it to be just, to be honest with you, just American ass food.
Yeah. Well, I remember a few years ago when I went, they would sell corn, like corn on the cob, but it was just bare corn. Nothing.
Yeah, this probably new then.
And then now they're like, fuck it, load them up.
Like, give them what they want. Give them what they want.
They have like loaded hot dogs, like Mexican style hot dogs, all kinds of stuff. They're really definitely
that shit pricey though, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's still like $6 for a fucking water or some shit.
Yeah.
I think an elote was like $7. The tacos were like $20-something for two.
For two?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pricey as shit, everything there.
Yeah, that's kind of what you, I guess, expect when you go to a place like that.
Yeah. One of the alcoholic drinks that I ended up getting, I think I was just telling you about it. I think I estimated it to be like $22 or something like that because what I got there. And yeah, you can't even taste shit in it. But on the California Adventure side, I found that through one of our friends. He was telling me that you can drink in the whole park there. You could have your drink with you, I should say.
Oh, you could just...
Yeah, walk around with it, no problem. Or beer or whatever, because they sell everything there.
Okay.
Disney side, you can drink, but only in like designated areas.
Okay.
So you have to go in a restaurant. You can't leave with alcohol.
Got it.
So
I think Lagoon's like that too, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely the California Adventures is definitely more like
Yeah. Just more catered to the adult people.
Adults, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And Mexicans.
Hey, shout out
by the food choices.
Well, that's maybe. Oh, okay. Because in the Disneyland side, they didn't really have as much. I guess you could say.
I think they do, but not as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe I just didn't see it a whole lot.
No, I get you.
Honestly, didn't spend a whole lot of time over there. It was pretty dark by the time, and then started getting cold as shit. And
yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, bro. You get a ride on Space Mountain this time or no?
No, that's one thing I didn't know. That was on the Disney side. And by the time we got over there,
I got you.
We were honestly kind of just like already beat from being on the other side. Pooped. I was telling my girl, I'm like, now do you see why I could not do 2 days of this shit?
Oh, no.
Because she's like, people were telling me like, that's almost like too much to do it all in one day. And I'm like, nah, 1 day is like fucking more than enough. So, but yeah, you know, the people that go like 3 days and they do like.
Dude, I hats off to y'all because y'all, I don't know what y'all doing. That reminds me of like the EDC concert that goes on for like 3 days. That ends at 5 a.m.
I guess if you have to wait in line, you'll probably barely get through all the rides.
Nah, yes, that's fucked up, bro.
With 3 days, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not for me. I like to do like every 3 years. It's got to be more than that now.
Yeah, I do want to go back to Universal Studios though. That place is amazing. I haven't been there since I was like a kid though. Mm-hmm. Like it's been so long.
Yeah, my girlfriend's never been there. So I was like, damn, I kind of wish I would have known that because I would have planned around that. I would have planned to go there too. Because I feel like, yeah, there's definitely some more cooler shit there. And I think one of her favorite rides that she enjoyed from Disney, I think it was California Adventures, was a soaring. It's called soaring. I mean, basically you're strapped down and It's like the Simpsons ride or the Back to the Future ride.
Okay.
At the Universal, where you kind of get seated in something, and then it kind of puts you up in front of a big ass screen, and it makes you feel like you're.
Oh, okay.
I said, "There's no 3D glasses," and she loved that, and I'm like Universal is
that's all
only
that
this.
is.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's just effects. Yeah, and I'm like, you would have really enjoyed that. So that's why she wanted to go on Sunday. But I'm like, we already kind of had some plans and stuff, so we didn't really end up following through with that. But I guess if we go back, it'll be for that for sure. Universal would.
Nah, that's good, bro. I heard that you also saw the boy Gonzalo out there, huh?
Yeah, met up with Gonzalo on
Where y'all go
Sunday.
eat, bro?
Dude, we went to a really nice place.
I knew it.
We went to Javier's.
I think he's mentioned that.
We were gonna go to the spot, the one you had mentioned.
Yeah.
But we weren't really feeling it. And then he was telling me, he's like, well, if we would have went there, it would have been like an hour and a half away from where you were staying.
Oh shit!
And from him, I think it was really far from him too. I think it's a far.
It's a different area of LA for sure.
Yeah, and I think he spoke. Once you're there, yeah, you really don't see many of our own race there. So I get it now. I'm like, oh, that explains it. If it's fucking an hour and a half away, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was even telling you about the airports, just from flying out of LAX from Ontario. Those two airports are complete two different vibes. You feel like you're in a whole different state. But yeah, we ended up going to this place, Javier's. It's basically a Mexican food place. And yeah, it's fire. It's like really high-end Mexican. I mean, for him, it's probably normal out there. We don't get shit like that here.
We don't have no luxurious Mexican shit here.
The most luxurious shit you might get here is like...
In Ogden? I don't think there's nothing, bro.
In Salt Lake? If anything.
Yeah, Ogden, that's a good. That's a good.
That's just... I consider that just a restaurant.
Or what's the one on was it 20? Fuck, dude. It's the one in the Junction. It's like literally right in front of the theater. I always forget. It's Sonora.
Oh, Sonora. I've never been in there.
I hate that fucking place.
Yeah, I've never been in there, but yeah, we don't have nothing like that over here. Like what we were there. Nah. Like I pull up and they have like a ballet, and it's just like G wagons, a Ferrari FS90.
They had an SF90 out there.
Yeah,
fuck.
So I'm like, it just shows like the kind of people like you're expected. When you're in there, I was just looking around. I'm like, there's got to be someone fucking famous in here or kind of celebrity, But yeah, he was telling me it was in Century City. I think that's what it's called.
Gotcha. Not familiar with that one, but around there.
Yeah, and I mean, by the vibe and what he explained, it seems like it's a place where there's new money. Like,
gotcha.
And yeah, we got out and there's fucking Porsches flying down, and it was like late. It was like already like 11ish, maybe 10ish when we left there, and yeah, it was a nice place. But yeah,
that's cool, bro.
LA is like it's so mixed, man. There's just
it's literally just everything, a bucket of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny because I think when you were over there, he Snapchatted me, and he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Yo, my boy here got an appetizer." Yeah. I think you got like 2 shrimps or some shit, but that's how I knew it was fancy. Yeah. When it's like shit like that, I'm like, that's some rich people shit, like straight up.
I was like, "Where's the main entree, man?" He's like, "I'm gonna give you a food truck, so on the way home, if you're still hungry, you can stop and get some tacos." No, it was good. We got pretty full, but it's one of those. I'm like, shit. I'm like, this is gonna make me look bad, bro. I'm gonna be fucking licking the plate.
Fuck it, bro.
I literally cleaned the plate, but I'm like,
get your money's worth, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah, usually I'd be leaving a little food, but no.
Oh no, yeah. You got the filet mignon, no? That's what you got? Yeah, that shit gas. Oh, that's
with some shrimp, and my girl got some ceviche, and he got a filet mignon also.
Fire.
But yeah, it was fire. It was a good spot. Shout out Gonzalo. Thank you again.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed that. My girl really loved that place, and then she had like some fried ice cream. I always fuck that one up. I always say frozen ice cream, bro. For some reason, anytime.
Hey, you got it this time?
I did, just because it's fucking engraved in my head. From this.
Yeah, you're like, I'm sick of.
I even told Gonzalo, I'm like, oh, she's gonna get the frozen ice cream, and my girl was like, she kind of took a minute for me to like realize it. He's like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, how do you usually get it if it's not frozen? Yeah, but. Yeah, the fried ice cream, and I think it almost surpassed her favorite fried ice cream here from Nacho Daddy.
Oh shit!
That's usually what she gets there for dessert, and yeah, I think it for me it surpassed it, but she said it's pretty much tables to tables with her. So
gotcha.
It was a good spot.
No, dude, there's so many places in LA though. It's actually insane.
I'm sure like that.
Like, there's so many
thousands,
bro. It's insane. Yeah, if you want to get some good food, LA's a good spot for sure. 100%.
You definitely got to know like the spots though. I feel like because
there's also just because there's a lot of places doesn't mean they're all good. It's a fact.
Yeah, because as like a tourist like me, I mean we were googling shit, and dude, there's so many fucking places. Like
so many, bro.
right around the corner where we were staying, like there was tons, and a lot of them had good reviews. But I'm like, I don't know, like it's just. So
it's just yeah.
I had a few people that I was able to get some co-sign with them at least on the places, and yeah, so.
Nah, that's dope, bro. You're making me want to go to LA.
Yeah,
we'll have to go. We'll have to go.
It's cool while you're eating,
and
if you're in a mall, but other than that, it's not.
No, my vibe is when I go. I don't know if you really enjoy this, but like I like going to like Santa Monica. That's my shit. Just like doing scooters there, going to the beach. I fucking love that shit. Not like the whole trip there, but
yeah,
at least a day, definitely. And then going to like at least a mall one day, just going downtown, shit like that. Maybe going to like a little view. I feel like I get spoiled when I go because when I go, it's like straight up the coolest shit because the homie Gonzalo lives there. So I'm literally, it's like, and he knows everything. And he's one of those people that like, he knows that you're visiting, so he's gonna like show you like the best experience. So yeah, definitely blessed. Because if I go by myself, I don't fucking know.
100%. Yeah, I think that's one thing I did realize this trip is that I really did not enjoy a whole lot of the driving.
Oh, that shit ass.
But yeah, if you're getting chauffeured around, fuck, take me any day.
Yeah, that shit is ass.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my girl. I'm like, I think of all the places now, I think Florida's my fucking favorite place I've been to, even though I didn't really like it as much. But
just because you didn't drive,
I didn't get to drive, and I was just drinking, vibing, eating the whole time, and it was a vibe.
You didn't got no worries, bro.
That was just the most like stress-free trip that we've taken, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's the way to go. I see why people go to the all-inclusive resorts and just literally hang out there all day. I get it now. But yeah, I mean, you'd think you go to LA and do the same, but you got to fucking get in a car and drive, so you can't like have too many drinks or, whatever it is. And yeah, it sucks. And you're driving for hours sometimes. So, but yeah, if you get chauffeured around or you have someone that knows the traffic, like, hey, around this time, we gotta beat the traffic by this time or something, then
yeah,
that's the way to go. But
no, yeah, I need to go to LA. That shit's just dope. Again, I think we've talked about it even before, like, off air.
Yeah.
Cool place to visit, but not really our style to actually reside and live there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and then I was telling him like, damn, competition here would be kind of crazy, or like, because I feel like there's so many businesses already that do what I do for much cheaper.
And yeah. Like details and shit, you're selling them shits like $100, bro. Like probably not even that. Yep. Straight up facts.
And yeah, but he was like, yeah, as long as if you make a name for yourself, he's like, you're pretty much set here. He's like, you don't even got to be like in a nice area. Like you could just be
anywhere.
We were talking about like RDBLA. He was saying like, dude, it's like one of the worst spots.
Dude, trash.
And it's like literally.
I think they moved though. I don't know where the new spot is actually.
I think they're still like on Sunset, just further down.
Well, Sunset's iconic, bro. It's like straight up Hollywood.
Yeah, their old shop was in Sunset.
Yeah,
they're still there. I think it's
around there. Vicinity.
It's just further down, but yeah, it's just making that name for yourself. But to do that, you need big social media or like a YouTube. If you plan to move somewhere and be popping right away, yeah. But
that's facts.
But yeah, regardless, I mean, I always look into that kind of stuff when I go to these new states or places to visit. I'm like, how would it be if I moved here? Even though I never plan on it, but
yeah, just put yourself in
break things down. Yeah. My girl was looking at pay for her kind of work, and she's just like, she's getting pissed. This is like looking at what she gets paid here. Well, knowing what she gets paid here and what they pay over there, it was like, I don't know, it was like $20, $30 more than what it is here. But at the same time, like everything's like way more expensive,
double
too.
At least gas is for sure more expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
basically it's apples to apples. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's facts.
Comes out to be the same, I should say.
No, that's good though. Like, anything else highlight wise from the trip, or you're like,
no, not really, man. It was just
more
nice
chill and doing your thing.
Chill out, yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Those are the best trips, just to kind of come back and feel like, oh shit, there we go.
A nice little weekend trip, yeah. Just I did admire, like I said, that hotel we stayed in.
Yeah.
It was probably by far the newest, like most modernized hotel we've stayed at, cleanest, you would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then the airport, the Ontario airport, coming back, it was really nice and just chill. I felt like I was flying out of an island. It was just so small and calm and no lines, no waits, no people. Compared to any other airport like that, usually it's always fucking packed. Yeah. So
shit. Okay, bro.
But yeah, nothing too crazy this weekend. Now we're back on.
Yeah, back in Grandma, huh?
back in grind mode, trying to get a big project done this weekend or this week for the weekend, and then have one getting dropped off Friday. Another big job, and then yeah, so on. Still got a few other ones after that. So pretty much got the rest of the month. I already got the month filled in for sure.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
But
are you done with the trips for the year, or you have anything else coming up?
I have Atlanta coming up for Digitechnic accreditation, like training class thing.
When is that?
Well, there was a date for November, but I wasn't. I wanted to go that date, but I ended up. It ended up working with my girl's schedule and also with my helper. So we planned for the December, which is the 19th and the 20th.
Oh shit! So like right before
Christmas. Yep. And I don't know. Even if I can't make it to that one, I was talking to the rep, and he was telling me, he's like, "Yeah, don't even worry." He's like, "I'm already coming out with a schedule for January, February."
Okay.
Like so for next year. He's like, "So if you can't make it by the end of the year, then you could still come later on."
Got you. And then can you remind me, what is like the purpose of you going to Atlanta? Is it training? Is it a certificate? Like what's
So when I became an accredited installer, they basically, with my background, they basically didn't question if I knew or not how to install this. They just basically said, he's 100% capable of doing it. So you're accredited. Here's your license. Here's the products. You're open to have anything you want. Mm-hmm. But they do offer a free training class in-house at their headquarters that you're more than welcome to come in, and you can bring anybody that's on your team in with you for free for the first year. For the year since when you started, for 1 year after, you can come to any of the classes for free.
Gotcha.
I should say.
Okay.
But it's just basically more to just reinsure what I've been doing and
maybe some tips and shit like that.
Exactly.
Well, so you're gonna take the helper too, or is it just
just me and him? Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so
me and him and my girl's gonna tag along.
Got it.
But yeah, just to see what we can do out there. But I don't know. Things may change, and it might just be me and my girl, or
yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So
no, I get you.
But yeah, I definitely gotta buy everything and have everything set up by November, like mid-November, a few weeks.
Is it just like a 1-day class, or is it?
It's a 2-day class, so it'd be like another 3-day, 4-day trip, weekend trip. I think it's a Thursday, Friday. Mm-hmm. So
it's probably just to spend the weekend or something.
Yeah, just there in Georgia.
Hell yeah, bro! Yeah, definitely go check out the aquarium. That shit's big as fuck.
I bet. Yeah, I think you were talking about that, right? You were the one that went there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then literally on the same block they have the Coca-Cola one, because I guess Coca-Cola got founded in Atlanta. I didn't go to that one.
I think they have a crazy Porsche.
Do they?
I think because I think that's one of the big Porsche like dealerships there in Georgia.
Yeah,
in Atlanta, obviously, but
my advice, like, if you're gonna go, definitely check, because there's always shit going on over there. Mm-hmm. Check like if there's any events, if you're into shit like that. Because when we went, it so happened that Dead Mouse, the DJ, was there.
Oh,
so me and my sister went to go check that out. That shit was amazing. So
definitely check
if you could, I don't know, see if something's going on. Yeah, because that shit made it fun as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It's fun. I'll try to find one of the clubs we went to that's like underground. See if we can find that. That shit was sick, bro. That shit was sick. It looked like we were going into a garage. It looked like we were about to get killed type shit. Shit. But the line was fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
So that's why they made it get scary. If it was just like 2-3 people, it's like, yo. But everybody
we're all dying together.
Yeah, but it was just a mix of everybody. I remember that. Yeah. Just all types of races, young people.
What kind of music was playing at that club?
Dude, they have playing some fire ass shit, bro. It was like mostly like hip hop, but they had like Young Dolph playing and like just anything
you really
that bangs.
Don't hear, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like over there's more. I don't know what you would call it. Just I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like the music is definitely
more South music. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Here's just fucking. They keep replaying shit from like 2000s, and it's cool, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick of hearing to the hip hop, to the window, to the wow. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, huh? That's like
the same shit, bro. It's like, bro.
Even in Austin, you think?
Oh,
that was
shit.
A little different, huh? The music there. I mean, it was.
Well, we did go see a DJ one night, but then everywhere else at the bars, it was different a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially that when we were out in dirt and shit, they were playing all kinds of shit.
The
dirt bar, yeah.
It's called fucking the Yellow Duck, right?
That's crazy. I didn't go lie. I don't even remember that shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
The Yellow Pato.
You know.
Yeah. That place is the one that what threw me off because it had the screen. We never been to a bar where they had like a big ass projector screen.
Yeah, that was
and playing the music videos.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true.
The DJ was live right there below him, or below the screen. So it was that was a cool vibe.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually,
even though it wasn't like the craziest music, but it was just kind of.
It's just way different, bro.
Well, especially if you're just like drunk or something, you're just kind of like
just something to see.
Yeah, even if you're not in the mood to be.
Yeah, that's
jumping
one
around and
place.
shit.
Yeah, that you can find a place where you fit in and enjoy it. Like there's so much different variants of music tastes, age groups. I think remember we passed through one that was like playing metal and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck?
Like, I want to go in here.
I look, did one just to check it out, but I know y'all were definitely not into it.
Shit,
Maybe just two.
I'm open to anything at that point.
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to see what the hell was going in, but at the same time, I don't know what type of people are in there, you know?
Yeah, as long as I can get swung on, I'm good.
Yeah, you might get swung on that one, but hey.
I have to swing back. But yeah, I think that might be the last one. I mean, at the beginning of the year, we're going to another birthday trip for my girl, but
damn, all right, brother.
Yeah, probably back to. She doesn't want to burn it out for herself, but probably St. Thomas again. Just because I really enjoyed it there, but.
No, that's good. That one's more like the relaxing one. I feel like that's the vibe I get from you. When you go on vacation, you just want to fucking chill.
Please, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I've had it up to here, with work, so
no,
a lot of the times I just want to get the hell out of here. Well, to me, it's stressful to leave work, and if I gotta be more stressed out there, then it doesn't even make it worth it for me. Like this trip, like just driving around, I was just like, fuck. Like
you're all getting a little like
doing
angsty.
The things was cool, right? Like I said, going with Gonzalo and eating, being at the California Adventures, my mind's blank. Being in Malibu, having dinner by the beach or the ocean is cool, but the whole fucking in between shit is what's fucked up.
You hate that shit.
Versus the other places, if we go, I mean, there's no in between.
No, that makes sense. That's why you like Florida, because you literally just did not do none of that. Damn, we're gonna have to get a little chauffeur, bro.
And even in St. Thomas, it wasn't bad. I mean, there wasn't traffic. It was a little stressful driving on the other side for like the first 2 days, but
after that, you good.
After that, I was like, I already knew my way around without even having to use.
No, that's what's up.
The maps, but yeah, that'd be nice just to go on a little tropical island trip again.
Okay,
gotta get you out there, man. Gotta get you out to a tropical. Place. I know you don't really fuck with stuff like that, but I feel like it'd be a whole different vibe for you.
It definitely would. I don't know. I feel like the one where you've mentioned it, where I'm like super intrigued, is Puerto Rico. That's the one where you've convinced me, where I'm like, yo, I gotta go check that place out.
Like I say in Spanish, te gusta el desmadre.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I love that shit. I love that shit. I like I don't know. The energy. I feel like wherever the energy is at, that's where I like to be. 100%. Like I've tried to chill and shit like that when I'm on vacation, which is good. I like both. It's like not just one or one. It's like I like the mix. That's like because when we went to Austin, we sometimes would chill Airbnb for Fat Minute. Like people are fucking taking naps and shit, And then you go to this madre. So I like that balance for sure. But if I'm just like at a resort all the time, I don't know
about the whole resort. I mean, yeah, I don't think I could be. I don't think I'm at that point yet where I can just go to because Mexico is usually the ones that has those resorts, all in inclusive. But I don't think I can do that yet. I'm not that. I think what do you call it? Matured. Yeah, to just be doing that shit. But I can see myself getting there at some point. But yeah, I think
when you're old as shit.
I think after 3 days, I think I'd go crazy just being in one spot. But no, the Florida one, I think it'd be like the Austin vibe. How we just kind of like just mess around, scooters, Uber, don't have to worry about nothing, just enjoying the whole time.
Yeah,
that's how
that is true. I don't like when we go to our adventures, we don't drive at all. We've never got a rental car, so that makes sense.
That's why they're enjoyable. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Never get a rental car if we go to a trip. That's good to know.
Yeah. Well, at least I don't want to be the driver. Fuck that. Yeah.
No, I get you. No, that's good, bro. Hopefully, you end up going to fuck it. Atlanta's dope, bro. Just check it out. It's way different. I didn't really go to any food places, unfortunately, where I was like amazed. So definitely, I would probably research or ask people who have gone. It was good food, but it's nothing where I'm like, holy shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
No, that's good. I like that. I guess we're both into that shit. It's just I don't know. It's just something else to like talk about and like even like relate to. And I feel like even to listeners, we encourage you to go visit some place out. Go check some shit out. Because even I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, we should go someplace, but just somewhere like close, just like some quick shit.
Weekend.
Yeah, and she brought up Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I was like, Wyoming, they ain't shit there. The fuck. And then we looked into a little bit, and they have a few things to do and shit like that. So
a lot of bar hopping probably too.
Probably,
like for the city.
Probably, but it's not like a big city. It's like more of like a town vibe, but like more.
It's like 25th Street basically.
I would assume so. I ain't gonna lie, I have no clue what I'm expecting, but we're maybe planning for like February though.
Oh, that'd be
just
cool.
some small ass shit. For the rest of the year, I think I'm good. I don't know. I feel like we always do something on New Year's. It doesn't have to be big. So whether that be someone's house or something, I don't.
My girl has it off this year, so.
Oh, that's a really good shout out.
I think Gonzalo might be wanting to come down here for around that time, so.
That'd be cool if he comes. Yeah.
Do this whole thing again. Where hopefully I don't stay in a haunted room though. So.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to go out, that's true. We'll have to call in advance because to give people context, last year we tried to get a table at this one spot, and we showed up and that shit was straight up ass. That shit was dead. And yeah, we ended up saying, hey, do we want to spend a lot of money here and just be fucking sitting down, or should we get the fuck up? And we all came to the conclusion, let's get the hell up, and you know. But at that point, it was already late to get tables and shit at other places. So, and here in Utah, they're not as expensive as you would think, especially if it's like 6, 7, 8 people. You divide that shit, that's like $100 each, which is it's not bad
compared to
it's not bad.
300, 500 at some other places that we
go to. Yeah. That shit's even more. That shit's nuts. That shit is nuts.
Well, speaking of the whole island shit, I was talking about, I came across this, the DJ Gordo.
Yeah.
There was like a whole island. I think it was in Brazil, or it could have been. I think it had been somewhere Latin, but it was like a whole beach. I don't want to say EDM, but it was like a whole beach party thing. That was pretty cool. But
okay.
I doubt anywhere that I go would be some shit like that. I'm sure it'd be somewhere more like in Latin America or where they'd have some shit like that. But I feel like something like that you would like to go. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that sounds like a vibe. I've always wanted to go to like Colombia. Like I don't know. I feel like the Narco show just got me, for some reason, made me want to go check that out.
All hyped up, yeah.
Yeah, go to Medellin.
Yeah, that'd be a nice place to go to. But at the same time, I mean, it'd probably just be like beaches there, right? You probably wouldn't.
I have no clue. I've not done that much research. It just seems like a cool culture, and I know people speak Spanish, so I would be able to
get around,
maneuver, comfortably. Because that's kind of what one of my fears is, to be honest. Going to a foreign country and I have no clue what the fuck they're saying. I can't read the signs. I'm fucking lost. Like that might ruin the trip a little bit for me.
Yeah,
unless
you're like in a tourist area where.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe have a tour guide or some shit. Have a friend that speaks. You go to Japan, speaks Japanese, some shit like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. Alrighty, well, beautiful. Well, thank you for filling us in on that little adventure you had, and welcome back, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it feels cool because I literally saw you Wednesday and just did a little whole thing in between, and now you're back. So.
That's true, huh? Yeah, because literally had one day after the pod, and then took off.
And now you're back.
We're back. Came back to it being a little colder, and
oh, for sure, it got colder over here while you were gone.
That was it, basically. But yeah, a little gloomy weather. Seems like it's kind of getting a little nicer again. Who knows? When do you think snow's gonna start falling here?
I heard that there's like a storm coming soon.
Really?
Like it's gonna snow in October.
Oh shit!
Like and then I saw an email actually earlier today that Powder Mountain. I think it was Powder Mountain. Already had like a little snow up there, but their first day that they're gonna open is December 6th.
Oh wow!
So they're gonna be doing their thing. So we'll see. We'll have to go to night boarding because day is too fucking expensive. It's like $250. Night boarding right now is like $19. I was like, oh shit,
that's pretty cheap.
Yeah. So
is that what it usually is? Is that even less?
It's usually. I feel like it used to be $30.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they got hella complaints where they're like, all right, we're not gonna lower the day one, but the night one. But the night one is not the big park anymore. It's like the little small one on the side, and it's from 4 p.m. to like 8 p.m. That's so it's like 4 hours, which is honestly that's sufficient.
You could have enough fun there in that little small park.
It just gets cold in the nighttime usually, maybe around 6ish.
Yeah.
So as long as you get there like say 3:30, get your little RFID, whatever the fuck it's called, card. That's what it is now. It's not the little things you.
Oh really?
Yeah. So you have to pull up a little earlier just to get that tag.
Okay.
But now every time you come after that,
you use the same one.
Yeah, you could just buy it online and you don't have to do the whole ticket shit anymore.
You kind of like give it a
little recharge, a little boost or some shit. Yeah, but the first time you do have to get online and get the whole thing. And I was checking and like, oh yeah, you can't use the ones from previous seasons. So I was like,
is there like a picture on it of yourself or something? I would take it.
I think so, actually.
Well, I think it's like a snow basin is when you go up there, they give you like a whole thing with your picture on it.
I think so. I'm not entirely too sure.
Transferable.
Yeah, some shit like that. But yeah, we'll see, bro. If you're up for it, because you still have all your shit, huh?
I do, yeah.
You know?
I actually debated selling some shit because I was like, maybe I should just buy some new stuff. I think my my
Mm.
board. I never knew much about boards when I bought that thing. I liked the brand. I thought it looked
Cool
cool. I
design, huh?
bought it. I to this day I feel like it's too heavy or big for me,
Oh,
but I don't
got
even
you.
know. I mean, it could be the fucking perfect size. I just nailed it.
Yeah, because do you remember what size it is?
I don't. I
No.
don't.
Yeah, I went through
Two
like this
something, I think.
whole. Yeah, I went through like this whole thing on the website
Hmm.
and chatted with some dude and told him like how much I weigh, and he's like, "Oh, so if you're trying to be more slick, get this one.
Yeah. And then there's a
The
whole other thing, but yeah, it's like
yeah,
you want speed, you want
if you want more
LJ.
cruising and shit, yeah, facts. I just need to get my the bottom of the board re-waxed.
Wax.
Yeah.
I thought about going to one of those places where you pay a fucking arm and a leg, and they set you up there in person, and they make sure your boots fit you
Oh
perfect, and
fuck, you could be spending at least a rack. At least.
no, fucking 2, 3 at least.
It depends what you're getting. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought about doing some shit. That'd be cool. I seen a YouTube video and I was like, oh, that's dope. Like,
Yeah,
because
because
I'm
boots at least 800.
that
Or
person.
no,
I'm like, if you tell me what to
board.
buy exactly and that's gonna be the best, I'll do it. But if I'm just winging it and buying expensive shit, then I really don't like doing that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the Park City have places like that probably.
Hell yeah. Salt Lake even.
Yeah.
Yeah, Park City, and yeah, even if you go to like a really crazy resort, I think they'll do it for you too. Powder, I don't think does that, but I think they have boards and shit up there though. So I think honestly, yeah, probably any big resort, I think you
That they
could.
sell though or rent?
Oh, they would sell. That
Oh,
shit
okay.
expensive. That's probably more expensive. I remember a friend got gloves and he spent like 120
Hmm.
up there. I was like, fuck, but he forgot gloves, so
Damn.
either riding with no gloves and freezing,
Nah,
or
fuck that.
yeah, getting them. So
Even with gloves, you fucking freeze your hands off.
yeah, there's some good shit out, like new technology wise out there. You're good, bro.
Well, shit, that's what I'm
You
trying
are
to get.
good.
I'm outdated on my shit.
Nah, no, I get you. I feel like yeah, my shit's still alright. I only go. Last year I only went once. The year before that I went no like 0 times. Like I'm fucking up.
I definitely gotta give me a helmet if I go this season.
Yeah, I'm still gonna risk the concussion. Fuck it.
I can't risk my business, man.
Hey, I just call out,
There's
bro.
more on the line now.
Hey, ask for some PTO, bro.
That's for PTO.
Come on, man.
That's for the day, for the week off.
Yeah, you don't got Medicaid. Ask for
I have to call my boss, man. Be like, hey, what the fuck, dude?
file for disability, fool.
Something.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Nah, okay.
But yeah, it's just around the corner, man. We're getting
We
into that
got some shit coming, bro. Isn't that
We literally
crazy?
got 2 months left of the
I was about
year.
to say that shit. We are at the last. Well, I feel like we said that like the last quarter, but now it's
No, this is like the last leg
November.
almost.
Is like holy shit. December, I feel like it doesn't even really count sometimes because people literally zone out and they're in holiday like vibes. Even I do that shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I know big companies. They have like the last week off of December,
Oh
like
shit.
into November. I remember.
Yeah.
I believe that's how it was.
Yeah, factory jobs they give you sometimes 2 weeks.
Yeah, from like before Christmas till after New Year's, you don't fucking work. They
Low
shut
key,
that shit
that's
down.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the one thing I do miss about the
Mhm.
like I
They make you
fucking
feel
don't
like
hate
you're at
that
school.
shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when everybody would go to Mexico, like Hispanic wise.
Hmm.
Straight up. That's when we went.
I remember when I worked there, I was through a temp company, and they didn't pay my ass the whole time. I think they paid me for the holidays, fucking 2 days, and like, all right, you guys are off for 2 weeks, and then you get paid 2 days. Everybody else gets paid the whole time. Like, kind of like fuck.
That's crazy.
So, but luckily I was a lot younger, and didn't have
Yeah,
that
you
many.
didn't need that responsibilities, all
It still
that.
sucked though. I'm like, damn.
No,
Fucking,
yeah.
one of my checks basically came for nothing. Or I got nothing out of one of them, you would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times, I guess.
No, that's true, bro.
It's different now.
Yeah, it's way different now. Now we got shit to pay and obligations and
Mm-hmm.
people, for you specifically, to people depending on you.
Yeah, I mean, kind of depending on the world to keep coming in with work.
Do you think it would ever be possible for you to take like a 2 to 3 week trip, or is that like far out of the picture since your situation? You feel like it would be possible?
Yeah, I can take it. I mean,
How much?
I push people out like a whole month. So right now, if you come right now for a job, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't have nothing until December. I mean,
Ah, okay,
so
okay. Damn, that's actually crazy. But
so
it'd probably have to be way in advance, though. You have to get
yeah,
everything in
and I
check.
mean, they wouldn't know that I'm just gonna be gone on vacation for 3 weeks. They just assume there's work. So
Ah, that makes sense.
it's more of the
That's a good
funds, I
point.
guess. If I have the funds for it, then
Then fuck it.
yeah. But
That's
yeah,
pretty
I could
dope.
definitely do that.
Okay.
I mean, that's the one
Well, that's
flexible
good.
part,
Yeah, that's
with
good to know.
business stuff. But That's one of them, I guess. There's a lot of good and bad, but
yeah, I feel like it's good, but you have to like just have everything planned out. It can't be just like all of a sudden, like, hey Edgar, let's go to Canada or fucking New York next week. Like you can be like, bro, like,
and you're still gonna have to somewhat work essentially because you have to take calls, man. For 3 weeks, you can't just like.
Oh, that's a long
you can't
time.
just go ghost in your business. I can go ghost for like a week sometimes, and I get back to people when I come back, and it's still understanding for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go ghost 3 weeks, that's they ain't coming back even if you respond, you know. So that just puts a bad taste in people's mouth. Yeah, you'd probably be best if I did that something like that in the winter. That's when it's a little slower.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Sometimes there's days I don't even get any phone calls, you know, just because it's just a slower part of the season.
Yeah.
But summer, yeah, you get fucking. I mean, we were just talking about it. Fucking 8 calls a day plus.
Crazy, bro.
10, 15 calls. Yeah.
It's like big busy.
And then you go to nothing sometimes just because slower season and slower part of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty weird, but yeah. Hopefully, I think it's more of an era. Honestly, I think we're in an era of
that's true too.
Economy
it's a
being
bunch
kind
of
of
shit
fucked
going
up, and election, and
yep.
yeah, I kind of hear it across everywhere right now. Everybody's weird. So, but it's been like that the last 2 years. So, like we're saying, it's just a bubble. It's gonna pop eventually. So.
Yeah, we'll see what the fuck goes on. That's crazy to think that next week when we do record, we may potentially know who like the president already.
Mm-hmm.
Might take another extra day or two, but
for 2025.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Even just to say 2025, like what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
That is nuts, bro. Years be really passing quick, so got to take advantage of the time, you know?
It's facts, bro. I mean, I'll be 29 this year.
Fuck.
This next month.
Hey, you still 20s, bro. You good?
It's
once
wild.
you hit, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. It's just numbers, so numbers don't mean anything. But once you hit 30, I feel like that's some other shit.
That's ancient.
Oh fuck, that's some other shit. I feel like nothing's really gonna change in terms of life, because literally just a number.
Mm-hmm.
But just numerically knowing that you're in a whole different like bracket, shit's insane.
That's true, man.
Yeah. Do you know we've been alive more than 10,000 days?
God damn.
I think I calculated it because I heard someone. It was a tweet.
I calculated it.
Well, it was a tweet. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like, "Oh, I'm 10,000 days old today," and I was like, "What the fuck? That sounds nuts." And it was we already passed it basically.
When you put it with days, yeah, it's a little wild.
Yeah, it's like it was 20. It was either between 26, 27 around there. That's when you hit 10,000 days. But it's kind of crazy to think about though. Like 10,000 days. You really think about that shit? Like that's a shit ton of days.
It's a lot of days, man.
Yeah, hopefully we still have a few more 10,000s to
live. A lot
live.
of days you wake up and go to bed.
Yeah, sometimes it's the same shit. That's kind of what sometimes I worry. Like obviously we have to work, so there's 8 hours no matter what. Usually I go to the gym, so I guess that's like 10 hours or 11 once you factor in, you know, eating and showering and all that. And I'm like, shit, days are kind of going by, and I don't know. I feel like I should add more, like, I don't know, more flavor. So it's just, I can remember more things, because I feel like over the time, you do this exact same shit every day, you're going to start forgetting things. It's not like, oh, what happened today? Like, oh, went to work, went to the gym. It's like the same shit every day, back to back, back to back, back to back.
Yeah, if you get in a rhythm, yeah, definitely, it fucks you up.
Yeah, that's what makes time supposedly seem like it goes faster than people that are always doing different things. So whatever.
I don't even know if it's that though, because I feel like time is just flying by for me, and I think my girlfriend's barely getting to that part of her life where she seems like that same way. And it's true, because I feel like a few years ago, it was like a certain age, I would say like 25, 26, where I started realizing like, oh, this is the fucking thing adults always talked about, that wait till you get older, days are just going to fly by. And yeah, I remember getting to that point where I was like, holy shit, days are just flying by. But I mean, it's not like I'm doing the same thing every day, and nor is she, you know, she has new patients every day. And
yeah, but it's just the same area. It's the same shit.
That's true. Is that what you mean? Like you're still doing the same thing?
Same shit, yeah. Like I'm talking to different clients every day. It's
compared to like if you're traveling the world.
Yeah, or they're going to school, I guess. Because I don't know if more shit happens at school or something. I don't fucking know. Cool. Because I remember when going to school, I feel like it wasn't going this fast. When we were in like elementary and shit.
But I think that's, yeah, it could be the whole learning thing maybe.
I guess that's true too. That's actually because we're actually learning shit, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's a learning curve actually. Maybe that's what it is. As soon as you stop learning as much.
Start declining.
I think you just started going into autopilot.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. I think there you go. We go to autopilot, and that's when we start forgetting shit.
All right. Well, I need to go back to school then, because I need to slow this bitch down.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you ever go back to school for something? Even if, let's say, you made it, would you ever just go to school? I'm not saying college, shit like that, but I'm saying at least like, fuck, I don't know. What for you kind of know a bunch of shit on it. Let's say you wanted to learn composites or some shit. Would you go to composite school just to go learn?
I mean, yeah, I gotta be really fucking bored, or I just no, I don't even see myself honestly.
No. What about like
if it was like for something like
design?
Yeah, maybe
like blueprinting. Because I feel like you were into some shit like that back in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna be a architect or whatever you call it.
Yeah, drafting. Is that what it's called, right? Drafting.
Yeah, that's like the basics of it before you get into the whole other shit. But yeah, I guess something like that. But I mean, I just don't see myself where I'd be set to do that. You mean like, because when you tell me like, let's say you made it, whatever. To me, I'm thinking like, I'm worry free. I don't gotta fucking worry about making money to pay rent or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
But at the same time, I'm like, if I'm there,
then why the fuck would I want to?
I already have money. I just go fucking keep traveling or some shit. I'm sure I wouldn't get bored of there. But yeah, but then there's always the thing, where if I always could go back in time, I think I would totally
you do that.
I'd be a fucking pilot. That'd be my thing. But you'd go into the fucking military for that shit to be a fighter pilot. But that's something I would.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do anything to do, but at a younger age. I want to do that shit now.
I remember when I went to your house like a week or two ago. That's what the fuck we were watching. Huh?
Literally, bro. Literally. And it's funny because I always I don't know. It always amused me, but I never really fucking gave a shit about it till one because I already knew the way to get into that. It's fucking military, and I never want to do that shit. So
yeah, if you want to fight or like jet type shit for sure. There's not just them shits flying with like people.
No, you can't go to fucking any aviation school to get on one of those fuckers. The only way you're gonna get on a fighter jet is go in the military.
Yeah, the Air Force, facts.
Yeah,
that is facts.
So I was like, yeah, that's why it always blinked out of my head back then, because yeah, I always thought medical stuff because I was like, medical be money, but I figured out it's not always the most amount of money you can make, I guess, or most desirable way.
I was about to say, yeah, like you definitely do make money, but I feel like where I hear about the medical industry is usually it's on their time, not yours. If that makes sense. That's kind of I've never been interested in like science and shit like that, so I feel like was already out of my equation.
I mean, I did the whole thing where I started out backwards. I'm like, how much money I want to make? All right, let's see what kind of jobs offer that. And yeah, that was how I came across the whole medical thing, which it was just, it was medicine, obviously. Being a pharmacist.
Oh, fuck. That's crazy. I do remember that, actually.
Yeah, I was big into that. When I seen how much they made, I was like, hell yeah.
I want to do this.
But then I started seeing what it would take in years. Like,
dude, it's a lot, huh? It's like 8 years or something?
Yeah, it was
some like, crazy shit.
Yeah, it's almost like doctor shit almost.
Yeah.
To be like the main,
like the operating person there,
not like one of the assistants or
the head of the pharmacy or whatever the fuck. Facts.
Or have your own pharmacy type thing. Yeah,
but yes,
yeah, it's years, and I was like, yeah, I'm not good with stuff like that.
Like school, school is something else for sure. I heard that school doesn't test you on how like smart and shit you are. It tests you on how obedient you are. That was always kind of stuck with me, because usually when you're like, I don't know, studying for a test, you're not necessarily studying to like be like, oh, I want to learn and shit. It's more, you're doing it to pass the test specifically so you can move forward. So it's not necessarily for like the right reasons, and sometimes they don't make you learn this like the things that probably would benefit you. At least that's what my girlfriend tells me as a nurse. She's like, yeah, we learned this and this, but this other shit wasn't necessarily. Doesn't help me at all. And when she got to her job, she basically was telling me that she does not know like a bunch of stuff. Like obviously, you get there and
there's a bunch of stuff they're going to teach you, or that you're going to do that you didn't even learn.
Yeah, or like some of the stuff she learned in nursing school, she doesn't even like use at all now.
Exactly.
So
yeah, I'm met my girls right now, and she's I think she has to take a test or some shit to see where she places for her math class for. Now that she's going back to school, but yeah, she was stressing about the whole math thing, and I'm like, it's just not.
Dude, math is fucked. I low-key was pretty eyed at it for some reason, but where I struggled the most was English. Like I sucked at that shit,
dude,
bro.
I just across the board, I sucked at school.
Yeah, It took me until I was in maybe freshman year to learn the differences between there, and there. And it was because I got embarrassed, bro. No. So I had an English teacher.
Yeah.
Like 2 years later, she was a substitute for another class, and she told me to write something down. And she literally see that I fucked it up. She's like, she's dead ass was like, really, bro? Like, you took my class and you still don't know. And that's when I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I should probably learn.
Yeah, I don't know the difference still.
It's pretty easy. The THERE, just think about location. Let's go there. There's always a destination. There, the THEY, and then I believe it's apostrophe RE. That's literally just they are. That's the easiest one. If you see that, that's they are. They are going to the store. And then THEI. Fuck, I'm fucking up already. THEIR is possessive. So that's theirs. That's literally it. So it's they are. So they are a location, and then possessive. That's kind of it. The one I kind of fucked up too is effort, and then effort with the A. Yeah, so it's
There's two.
no, I'm fucking tripping right now. It's what I meant to say is effect and affect. See, I'm straight up in my fucking. You said what the fuck?
I was like, there's two efforts. Damn,
bro.
I've been smelling one only.
Got some fucking
yeah, I'm not good at
it. Nah, it's just fucking complicated, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I leave it to chat now, man. I'm just relying on that good old chat. I'm like, here, fix my dumbass shit.
Yeah, well, shit, back then.
Is this what you meant?
Yeah, I had to write fucking essays in college, bro. That shit was fucked up.
It's crazy now is that a lot of the college stuff, I think we were talking about like what college would be like nowadays with AI and all this stuff.
Easy as fuck.
But the thing is, they have a lot of shit to, what do they call it? Just to catch it.
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism, yeah. My girl's been like, she's had to write, I don't think she had to write essays yet, but there's like things that basically say like, there's a whole program or something that will check anything for.
Dude, it's hard to track that shit though.
You think?
Yeah, because if you just put, hey chat, write an essay about this, yes, you probably get caught. But if you keep like feeding it different information or
make it more personal, make it more sound like me, like it
just keep fucking with it. And there's actually things called AI detectors where you just upload it and it'll tell you before you even check it with them. But if I was gonna do it nowadays, what I struggle with, it reminds me of that SpongeBob episode when I think he had to do homework for the driving class, and he started the paper with the
boating school.
Yeah, and he was just stuck there the whole day. That was literally me. So I would start the paper and I would not know how to basically continue or what the fuck to put down there. So I feel like with nowadays, as long as I tell try to give me like points to write about, I can fucking fill in everything else, if that makes sense. As long as it gives me like the map. If you have a map, right, you can fucking go through it. But back in the day, you straight had to like pull a fucking idea or concept from like your head into paper.
Yeah, not even knowing like what the right idea of it even is.
Oh yeah. Like you got a fucking thesis, you had a conclusion at the end. Like what the fuck is this shit, bro? But I'm glad I did I didn't graduate and shit like that. But just to take it, I don't know. I just felt like I may need it. I guess I don't know. Math. You just have to learn like the formulas and you're good, but fuck that shit. I literally forgot all that shit for sure.
Yeah, one school. I think one thing I would go back for, or not go back for, but like I would love to know more about is like accounting. Now that I'm in business, so
accounting was fun. I took 2 accounting classes, accounting 1010 and then accounting 2010. When I took accounting 1010, I loved that shit. I thought I actually changed my major to accounting, but then I took accounting 2010. And it was literally like some other shit. It was like managerial accounting where you had to make like decisions based on certain things. But sometimes I feel like it's the teacher that fucks it up.
Was this always in college or not?
The Weber State. So I was going to Weber State. But yeah, accounting 1010 was fun. That shit was there's accounts payable, accounts receivable, and all this fucking crazy shit. Yeah. Kind of forgot most of it. But yeah, that's what my sister kind of does. It's just crazy. You learn some shit, but you're completely doing some other shit. That's usually what ends up happening. Is kind of what
schooling you at?
It's literally you go to school, you learn all this shit, and then boom. Because a lot of people would go back in the day to college for fucking sales, bro. And like, you get a bachelor's in sales, but now it's like the fuck, like.
Yeah, and this doesn't mean you're gonna go. You can be the badass person going knocking door to door.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Yeah, that's what mechanic stuff is too. You know, you can pass every single book thing and all the things, but doesn't mean you know how to fucking work on an engine.
No, exactly.
Wants to give you the
it's
tools.
so much different.
That's the hands-on part. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of why I chilled. I was like, yeah. I feel like I got what I wanted from school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, this other shit is just random shit to fill it in. So, yeah. I feel like community colleges might be better depending on what you're wanting to do. I feel like that we always talk about that school's good or bad or whatever. Again, it all comes down to what you want to do. Like, if you want to be a doctor,
then yeah, you know,
you have to do that shit. You have to do that shit. But if you want to be a fuck, it would be something good, bro. I don't know, business owner. Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily have to get a bachelor's. The fuck, like you could even just take a few classes and you're good. Just take the entrepreneurship program up there, which is pretty good. That's like maybe 3 semesters. Just take those classes and yeah, voila. Yeah, but
give you a pretty good idea. Mm-hmm. Or do the YouTube program.
Yeah, the thing with the YouTube program is if you're not like self-disciplined, you're not gonna fucking just do that shit, bro. Especially if there's no structure. Yeah. Because you don't know what the fuck's the next step, and over there everything's structured. It's like, okay, you're gonna start with the idea, then you're gonna go into financing, then you're gonna go into marketing, and then you're gonna go into actually launching it.
And you're paying, and you have to show up too.
Yeah, so that's like people like accountability. On YouTube, it's literally like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then you know how that goes. Not for you, obviously, but for most people, that tomorrow never comes. Mm-hmm. It's just some shit where you'll. We were actually talking about this earlier with my girlfriend. We're like, even this was a problem with me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna find the time. But one of the mentors I had, we were in like that marketing program. He heard me say that shit. He's like, hey, it's like we don't find time, we make it. And I was like, fuck, you're right. So
that is true.
Something always in my head. I was like, yo, like, it's just prioritization, I guess you could say.
100%.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah, that fucks with me all the time. Because I'm like, I always like want to do something. And then I'm like, I don't have time, or I got this going on. But I'm like, bro, I make time for other shit. So I can make time for this. Like, yeah.
That just means it's lower on the priority list. And if you want it to be higher, you have to acknowledge it and, you know, figure out what you can remove from there and, you know, change. That's facts.
That's fucked up. There's a lot of shit that...
Dude, honestly, this shit hard as fuck, bro. A lot of it's self-awareness. A lot of it's, like, actually having discipline. A lot of it's, there's so many components where you could go in so many, like, determination besides that, you know, and then as well as, like, longevity, like, doing it for a long time.
Consistently,
yeah, exactly. Because if you're going to do it for, like, a month and... You could be perfect, bro, at that shit for a month, but I feel like not being as perfect and doing it for, like, I don't know, 2 years, you're going to be way further than someone's just, I don't know.
I see it with myself on business, bro. Like, it's kind of weird. It comes, like, in waves. Like, we'll do a bunch of raps. I'll get good as fuck at rapping, and then raps die off, and then tents come in, and by the time I get back into tent, I'm kind of rusty. I'm like, damn, it's been a while. Like, and that's just, like, weeks of maybe not doing it as much, and you literally start to, like, lose...
that's just crazy.
Like the memory of it. And that's just like mental, like not mental, like your hand movement and stuff like that. But I can imagine like mental shit's even crazier.
That's facts. Because my girlfriend's dad came from Europe, and he said his German fucking got way better. But he noticed that when he came back, his English like diminished because he was just speaking German and Bosnian. And I was like, oh, you'll pick it back up. But when he picks his back up, I'm pretty sure the other shit's gonna go down as well.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up how it is. So yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, it's the same shit with the other stuff we're just talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, life is it's kind of complicated. It's complicated.
If you feel like you're lost, don't feel like you're lost because it's
If you're lost, you're not the only fucking one. I feel like that was such a good like epiphany, like a moment of realization back in the day. Because I feel like for some reason, I felt like I was like the only one going through what I was going through. I feel like enclosed. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm really fucking sad. Everyone knows what they want to do. But later I realized that everyone's literally going through the same shit. No one has everything exactly planned out. Like no, definitely not. And shit always changes too.
100%. Things fall into place. Sometimes they don't. And and that's the problem, I think, is that we compare ourselves, of course. Like we always go back to that. But we see somebody else and see how it fell for, came together for them. But it's not that it planned out for them like that. It's a lot of the time it just kind of like you know.
It just kind of
It
happens.
worked out. It didn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they fucking did crazy schooling and stuff. I mean, I think a lot of people thought about that with me with the business. Like, oh, did you go to school for this, or did you save up a lot of money to invest? Or I'm like, no, just kind of like, it happened, slowly.
Step by step, yeah.
Yeah, but
you got interested in the idea. You got one client from your garage.
Yeah, and it kind of just keeps going. And it just happened to, work out. But it wasn't never like a plan, like, oh, this is how we're going to execute this.
Yeah. It's like you had a business plan, fucking 40-page business plan that everything got executed on there.
This guy was talking about, I watched this YouTuber, and he's just like, I'm the kind of person I don't mind doing this thing like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, that's a little excessive. He was talking about like organization. He's like, I'm kind of a person, like, I can plan this out, how I want to organize everything and set everything up and stuff. He's like, well, think about how long that's going to take. And then yet you may come into problems. He's like, so you're better off just kind of getting started and putting shit where it needs to go. And then from there, organize it, do it again, do it a different time. And then you'll nail it, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing with life, just kind of.
No, that's so true,
you can't sit back and plan it all. You kind of just got to get into it, and then slowly it starts.
Yeah, kind of shaping itself. 100%. Because if you even look back like 10 years ago, I don't think we could have predicted where we would be at, like specifically.
Fuck no, like, I wouldn't have. Nah. When I was at the body shop, I thought that's where I was gonna fucking die right there at the body shop.
Well, fuck, that was what, like 7 years ago?
Yeah, I thought I was in like my mechanic shop. I think that was my thing. Cause I was buying tools like crazy, and I was just like, I'm investing into it. I'm investing into my business and myself, which I'm just be a mechanic. I went to school for this, but it fucking took the other turn completely.
That's facts, actually.
Just by having free time and wanting a cooler car, just.
Yeah, shit just kind of happens for you. That's literally facts.
That's true.
Yeah, I do feel like still having like at least an idea where you want to go or what you like definitely will help, because it's kind of like a compass a little bit. But it's not,
it'll definitely work with you to what you're interested in. Obviously, it's not like you're gonna like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna be a fucking pharmacist now. I don't know where you're, like, obviously you have no interest in that. Doesn't mean you're gonna get into that. It's usually gonna be based something around what you have interest in.
Got you. That's true too. But at the same time, I was watching a podcast, and this dude asked this other dude, he's like, hey, where's your favorite place to go golfing? He's like, bro. He's like, where? Wherever I play the best. Oh. And it's like, that's kind of what it is. It's like sometimes when we start, we might be like not the best at it. It's just trash. And that's usually when we get frustrated. We're basically not having the best time. Mm-hmm. And then for some reason you start getting good at a particular something, and you start enjoying it. Like, you're fucking badass at tints. You probably, enjoy those more than some other shit that you feel like you suck at or something. But it's like, sometimes it just takes you being good at it for you to enjoy it. It's kind of crazy. But how are you going to know you're going to enjoy it if you're not even going to get good at it, if that makes sense?
100%. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so that was kind of like the concept with that analogy he said. And I was like, damn, that's fucking actually true. Like, yeah, the course, you might have a dog shit day, but man, fuck this course. But wherever you're playing good at, fuck, it's a good.
Keep going back. Yeah, buy the season pass.
You might not freaking like it if you keep doing. If it was just some lucky ass day or something, though.
Yeah, there's luck too with that, man. Sometimes there's shit you just get luck, and you think you're good at it, but then it comes around and you find out you're not.
Yeah, another thing that kind of made me realize something which I thought was pretty cool is like, you're one. You know how they say you're like one decision for changing your life. There's another one that says you're one person away from meeting, or some shit like that. I'm fucking running out of steam here, but essentially, if you meet somebody, that shit can just change like the trajectory of your life. It can maybe open you to new ideas, new opportunities, and that could literally just change your life. You could do fucking 180 and bust 100%, out.
100%, man.
Like, literally.
That's one thing, that I've taken into account recently. Being a business owner, like meeting a lot of new people, and I'm sure you're the same way. You get to talk to new clients and stuff like that every single day, and you come across some shit where you're just like, holy fuck, like I could just knowing the people and just knowing different things, you can turn, even if you think you're successful, you can turn your career around and do something else. And
at any point. That's what a lot of people forget. It's like we have so much more control than we think, but we just, I don't know. I feel like we just automatically just hark ourselves or are stuck. For example, if you hate your job right now, no one's telling you to go to work every day. Like, you can literally quit tomorrow. Like, you literally could. I know a lot of people won't because they're afraid and they probably need the money, but you can figure it out. It's not like you're going to die. You know, that's usually the failure. Like humans, we want to fucking survive. That's like our instinct. But if you quit a job tomorrow, like you're still alive. You're still like that's not the worst case. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So
yeah, there's so many. I don't know, and it takes. I wish I would know like what it takes to get there. I think it's got to be just knowing, because obviously you and me know this, right? But we don't do it yet. Obviously, well, I would. I'm too invested into what I do, and you're probably, well, you may be on the fear, fear sites, where it's the whole what you just said. Literally, you can quit your job and you can go do something else. But I know for me, what I know now, if I was like at a 9 to 5, like where I was back then,
yeah,
knowing what I know now, I would immediately quit and try something else. If I knew like I was going to do something for the better of myself.
Yeah.
But it's like, I wonder what it took for me to figure that out. Obviously, I guess it's experience, maybe seeing.
Yeah. For you, it was just experience, but also seeing it and having people like coming in.
Exactly. Because now I know a bunch of people now, a bunch of industries, a bunch of, just business owners and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I can fucking quit and go here with this guy, or I can work with this guy, or I can start this company or this. But at the same time, there's had to been something there. I guess it could have just been knowing the people.
Yeah, but again,
sometimes
it's uncertainty. I feel like that's what it came to.
And there's a lot of it that just has to be that fear too, because you started to live too comfortable where you can't take that risk of,
Yeah, people. It depends. Obviously, there's risk tolerances too. Obviously, we're in more of a position just because we don't have kids.
That too,
you know. But as soon as you start stacking shit like mortgages, car payments, different obligations, that's when it gets harder. At least psychologically as well, where you're like shit. And even sometimes with like your peers or like a girlfriend, if you like quit something to go chase your dream, like I ain't gonna lie, socially you're gonna be kind of shunned, to be honest. Like especially if they're used to like a certain way, like, oh, we go out on weekends and we party and we drink, and now for me to be like, oh, I can't do that anymore. Or let's say me and my girlfriend, I don't know, go to a fucking crazy ass restaurant like every weekend, like, and take that out of the equation, I feel like that might throw a wrench in the shit,
Oh, for sure. I mean, I told you this year we weren't gonna take any trips.
Yeah, look at that.
The fourth one. There's a lot that has to do with that.
Yeah, it's just so much shit, bro. But it is possible. But again, you're going against like the human nature aspect.
That's true.
Because we want to know what's certain. We want to know what the fuck's going on. And then the other side of quitting and chasing something is uncertainty. But again, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that. Unless, like, if you get fired, sometimes you're just pushed into that shit, or like get laid off, or I don't fucking know. Like you have no option, so you just say fuck it, at that point. So
I'm trying to think of people that have like quit their jobs to do something else, and I've come across, I can think of 2 of them, and it's funny, 2 have gone back to their work that they worked at before.
That's fuck.
But shout out in a way though. I mean,
no, they did their thing. Yeah, they did their thing. They tried.
Because that's a big risk. Both of these people that I know have their own family, mortgages, house.
While they did that shit.
Left their job, but they've been there for like maybe.
That's insane.
At least let's say 6+ years, 8+ years, to go try something new, and then they're going back because.
Got you. I think for me, and I'm pretty sure other people.
4 people.
It has to do something with like the money aspect. Like if someone knew they had $100K in the bank, like fuck, dude, I wouldn't be sweating like at all. Like I'd be fucking,
Yeah, you'd be fucking hopping every day. New jobs every weekend or whatever.
Yeah, you also have to be self-aware though, that the self-discipline has to be there too. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the most self-disciplined 100% fucking go person. So also that's something also consider, where it's like, how far can I actually do this? And a lot of times it's fucking ego. You think you can do this shit. You have to be like real with yourself and have actual conversations where it's like, because everyone thinks they're the best, everyone thinks they're special. That's kind of something I realized, including myself, where I was like, fuck, well, if I'm not special, how do I get to, you could become special, but you're not automatically special. Like you have to work for it. It takes work. Yeah, for sure. You got to work on yourself and your skills. Fuck, there's so many skills. Well, speaking of skills, like what do you think are some good skills that would be good to have like across the board, no matter what you got into?
Fuck, communication.
Oh, that's a great one, actually.
I always go back to this shit.
Great fucking one, dude.
That's like that one thing for being a human.
Yeah, 100%. If you know how to communicate, fuck.
Yeah, relationships, fucking your work,
dude.
just being a business owner, just being a human.
Yep.
It's communication, man. It's.
I feel like I agree with you. That's probably the number one. Because shit, if you can talk your way into a job, you can talk your way into a job, into a relationship, into a position.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were set. But if you don't have those skills, you fucked. And I feel like me growing up, I lacked all that shit. For sure.
For sure, me too. Yeah.
For sure. Like
I got. I'm the one that in that position where I got pushed into it. You know, where I'm like, it's like, hey man, I know you're in the back working, doing what you're doing, but this fucking week you're gonna be in the front.
You're like, fuck.
I was like, fuck.
Probably nervous, huh?
Yeah, I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
But I mean, because of that, it's led me to at least be able to talk to people face to face and communicate with them and feel comfortable about it. Which
that's facts.
As a business owner, it's like you fucking have to have that skill, you know?
Yeah.
You
I feel like just in life too. Like,
100%. Yeah. Like, well, and I mean, that's what I mean now. Like, you can't.
That shit's nuts.
You need to go to a restaurant. You're not going to be like, I'll have the steak. Like, you got to fucking know how to talk to someone and not fucking be a fucking weirdo. And
yeah, a lot of people do come off.
Have to, but it definitely helps.
Do come off at awkward. No, 100%. I think that's one of the best skills. I'm getting way better at that shit. Like over the phone, it's different because it's just straight business. But like just meeting someone,
person one on one, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Or like, let's say you're romantically trying to get involved with somebody. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to fucking talk or have conversations, that shit not gonna go.
And you're gonna get taken advantage of too. Like in a job situation, if you don't know how to talk or nothing, you're just gonna be like, okay, you can be a yes man.
Yeah.
Hey, do this. Okay. You're never gonna be able to speak up for yourself and, you know, put yourself in a better position because you're always just gonna be held down and told what to do. You know, you got to speak up for yourself and
100%
look out for yourself and all that shit. So yeah, communication is big, bro.
Huge. And there's so many layers to communication because there's communication, there's negotiation on top of that. Like, let's say you go to a job interview. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you want to communicate well, but they ask you, hey, how much you want to get paid? It's like, oh, what the fuck? You know, I heard actually a good rebuttal to that is like, oh, yeah, what do you people usually make in this position? And then you kind of get their thing before. Because if you say the lower the number that they're going to say, you fucking shot yourself in the foot.
You're hired.
Yeah, bro. So there's just so much shit to this. It's so multi-layered. So, yeah, you can keep getting better at that shit, too. It's a skill that keep getting better and better.
Yeah, and if you keep job hopping, I mean, you're only going to get better at that, too. So
that's so true.
It's not recommended to, I guess. Sometimes it's seen, you know, not as a good thing if you've been in multiple jobs within a year, but
fuck it.
Yeah.
If you're coming out better at the end of it, I say fuck it. But if
you're leaving good on leaving like on good terms from every job, I mean, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
The people that are like, oh, you worked at the last two places, but you got no references from there. You're like, you can almost wonder why. It's like, oh, I probably got fired.
Yeah.
Or left on bad terms. So
another thing about like communication too, especially if you're like at a corporate job or something, it's kind of fucked up. But a lot of people don't know like the hierarchy of like positions and like your boss. You have to talk to him a certain way compared to like a coworker, like shit like that. It gets a little complicated.
Yeah.
You know, because I think you mentioned before there. I think you were talking to like a boss at Auto Leave, I believe, and he was like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like just some shit. Right?
I got put on my spot really quick there.
Yeah, it's like there's that weird fucking invisible shit going on where you have to kind of know your place. And I'm not saying you got to stay there, but you have to start there in order to like work your way up. And shit, you might be his fucking boss eventually, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, you got to know your spot and know how to talk your way to those peers.
Yeah.
You have
it's a skill, bro. Straight up a skill. So yeah, let's keep working on that for sure.
Yeah, I try to get, you know, better at it every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a challenge though, but
especially us that we're not necessarily, you know, we're introverted is what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
100%. It's tough.
Yes, sir. Fuck, bro. But yeah, that was a good little conversation there at the end, bro. But
yeah, let's see if let's see if I had something. I'm not sure if I took a screenshot of this.
Took a screenshot of what? Some?
Yeah, it was kind of something I was gonna bring up, a quote or some shit. Let's see if I
no worries, bro. No worries at all. I think I had some shit too, but I'll probably just save it for
different one.
Yeah, I usually just have shit just in case like we fucking literally have nothing to talk about because as people know, we don't have a script basically.
Yeah.
When it comes to this shit.
This is something I saw. I think it was Friday. I was like,
okay, in California.
Yeah, when I was going to California, I think it was at the airport.
Yeah, what you see?
I thought it was just kind of a little thing to kind of think about every day. The way you talk to people and the way things you do is, You can go broke and get money again, but you can't be fake, then be real again.
Damn.
So basically saying like you can go broke and start over from scratch and, do better again or whatever. But if you're fake, you're known as being fake.
Okay.
You treat people like shit, you'll never be real again. Like that. You
I love
fucking
that.
get stamped as that shit.
Yeah, I got another quote to go on top of that then.
So
They say it takes like 5 years to build a reputation. And it takes 5 minutes to destroy it.
there you go.
I like that.
Yeah, that one kind of like stuck with me. I was like, yeah, man, that's true. You gotta definitely think the way you treat people and you take shit. You gotta take shit serious and people serious.
100%.
If not, then
you have to be authentic.
People don't forget that shit.
No, and then shit, word of mouth spreads way faster when it's something negative compared to something positive. Yeah, like 100%. It's fucking insane. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Yeah, but that's it for me, man. I think
that was good, boss.
Good 87.
Yeah. End it there. Yeah, shit.
Is that what it was?
87? Yeah, 87. Yeah. We are on 87. So, alrighty. Well, if you made it this far, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode. And yeah, we'll catch you on another one.
Yeah, peace.
All right, peace out.